What's up, loungers? Welcome to the Seahorse Lounge, where every month we dive in and learn more about a side of nerd culture we know nothing about. I am one of your hosts, Jake Wins. Along with me, I have the boss man, Kyle Wadsworth, and Mary Probst, who we
I'm
still
never allowed to use these. Of course I'm going to take these right now.
we still don't have a nickname for Mary. So everyone who's listening,
Can we say Queen of the Nerds?
I was actually thinking you brought up.
No, we already have a queen here.
It was
we got Snow Queen over on this.
No, listen. There was a couple months ago you brought up that Mary was your mother's favorite. So should that be her nickname?
What?
Well, Kyle's
That's a
mom's
really
favorite.
long nickname.
Kyle's mom's
Kyle's
favorite,
mom's favorite.
Mary Probst. I think that works great.
It'll do. It'll
Okay.
do for now.
All right. For now, we'll stick with that.
Better than Green Lantern's biggest fan. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, guys, what's going on? How's life?
I feel like you don't want to look at me, Jake, but whatever. Just so anyone that's listening knows, we are filming this as well.
Yes.
Surprise!
Mhm.
So Jake has eyes only for the camera. He's in the opposite end of the table. Won't look at me. He's just kind of like, "What's going on, Kyle?" And I don't even know if he's talking to me because he won't look at
It's
me.
so weird.
I'm in the
He's-
I'm in the mood.
Are you like Batman and you can't turn all the way?
Yeah. Mhm.
Nothing
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Nothing.
Nothing's
I mean,
good.
I
Nothing's
got a
good
new
with
phone
you.
case.
Whoa! Oh, whoa! Kylo Ren, or
Oh,
should I
okay.
say Ben Solo?
That's how I dealt with my grief. He's memorialized.
That's
on
really
my
nice. I like that phone case. I really like that. For me, guys, so I've been seeing a lot of rumors. First, it was a rumors a couple weeks ago that the Kenobi series was being X'd, that they were no longer doing a Kenobi series on Disney Plus, and I got really nervous because that's the one show I'm like most excited for. Besides The Mandalorian, is the Kenobi series, but they debunked that it wasn't canceled. They're still doing it. Everything's still good to go. But it got me thinking. I started to dive into more about what's going on with the Kenobi series. And did you guys know that he's been doing a lot of like panels and like hanging out a lot with Hayden Christensen?
Maybe they're just good buddies. They made
Well,
up after that.
That's the thing, though. It got me thinking. What if we saw a young, thriving Rogue One Darth Vader in the Kenobi series? Would that be crazy?
Wait, but that's not a young Darth Vader. His kids are grown by Rogue One.
I guess that's true.
A
But he's
little
in his
before
prime.
that, but yeah,
Yeah, a little before that. So this would be like even more in his prime, Darth Vader.
Okay.
that would be pretty cool.
So I'm kind of hoping that actually happens. How cool would that be?
I'm all for more Darth Vader. I think he is the best.
Yes, I think he is too. One of a kind. I would very much enjoy that because I know a lot of people really want like a Darth Vader series, which I know they're probably never going to do that. But I think a way for them to satisfy the fan base is to have him appear in this. I don't think they should meet up or ever fight because then I think that would mess up New Hope. But I think him chasing after Kenobi and having a sense that Kenobi is there, but them never actually meeting would be really cool.
Yeah, like a parallel storyline.
Yes,
That's
yes.
pretty
Wait,
interesting.
we don't know when the Kenobi series is going to be, right?
I thought it was going to take place 6 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
So the Death Star is like almost fully built, good to go, and yeah. So I mean, we could very well see that happen. So it'd be cool. I'd love to see that.
They did release the trailer for Clone Wars Season 7
Yes,
as well.
yes, that looks really cool.
I'm still trying to get into Clone Wars.
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
Rebels is great. Clone
Rebels
Wars
is awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, I struggled with Clone Wars a little
It's
bit.
taken a while, but
yeah,
I'm excited. I think I'll just get into it. And I need to finish it. I need to commit and actually
yeah.
watch the whole thing.
Yep. All right. Well, Kyle, do you want to introduce what we're doing for this episode? Why do we have a camera in front of us?
Because you are forcing me to be on video.
No, that's not it.
Well, you brought like your family to film
Yes.
this, which is
We got
fun.
professionals among us.
Yes, professionals. Yeah, this is the top-notch
Yeah,
videographers we could find.
This is who we got.
Charlie's laughing back there. She's, so now, yes. So
Yeah,
last
that's what we
episode,
do.
yes,
What we do.
we did a little bit of research. We had someone that is currently in the process of being approved to join the 501st Legion.
Yes.
Vader's First.
Mm-hmm.
It is bad guys doing good,
Yes.
and so it is a very serious costume. It's not your like, hey, hey, I'm gonna take my bathrobe and be Obi-Wan Kenobi because that's kind of
It's
anyway.
big boy stuff. Big
Yeah, it
boy
has
stuff.
to look exactly
Yes.
like it did in
It
the movie.
is
Right.
to the film's specification. You
Mhm.
have a list of things you have to do. So our whole new mantra or whatever we're gonna say,
Mhm.
we are trying things and studying things in the nerd world that we've
Yes.
never done.
Mm-mm.
First episode is, hey, what is
Maybe
this?
intro.
We don't know what it is.
Right.
Second episode is us actually trying.
Yeah.
So what we did is we did a little research. We looked.
And I had a panic attack.
Yes.
Mary,
I freaked out
Yeah.
and said, I can't, these are too hard and too expensive.
Props to
and
Mary for doing this.
I can't do it. And so I did a lot of research.
Mhm.
And one of the cheaper and easier ones to make is a Jawa.
Mm.
Which is on the list.
Yes.
For
It's on
anyone
the
wondering
list.
right now.
We're not
And,
cheating.
yeah,
It's not just stormtroopers and bounty hunters and Darth
yeah,
Vader.
you can enlist as a Jawa.
Apparently
Yeah.
Jawas are bad guys.
Yeah. So I spent
Believe it or not.
so in our last episode we talked about how expensive it is
Yes.
It
to
can be
join.
thousands
It can
of
be
dollars.
thousands of dollars. So
Easily.
if you were thinking like, oh, this sounds really cool, I want to join,
Yeah.
then you're like, oh, never mind, I don't want to spend $3,000
Right.
on costume.
Mhm.
I bought all this stuff for about $50 at Joann, and you would also need
Mm.
a bandolier, boots, and gloves, but that's pretty much it.
What is a bandolier? For some reason I think of it as like some old school weapon from medieval times. Is it?
It's
Wait, what?
it's
You really-
a leather
Are you asking for real? What a
thing that goes
bandolier?
across your chest.
Okay,
Like-
okay.
like a
I
Chewbacca
don't.
wears.
It's not a part of my normal outfit.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm wearing one right now. I just want to know if you guys knew.
I would say a bandolier is like Chris Pratt's best friend. 'Cause I feel like in every role
That's
he's
true.
played, he has worn some sort of a bandolier.
That's true.
So, John
What
was
are
always
Birkenstocks? Also, while we're on the topic.
Wait,
What?
that's something I don't know.
Come on.
Should
No,
that
but Charlie's participating again.
Should that be next month's focus? What are Birkenstocks?
What
A
is
deep dive on
happening?
Birkenstocks.
I'm seeing. I'm just wondering. I just want something I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Mary, well, come on, explain. I know what it is. Jake, you
Yes.
don't know.
I have no idea. Oh,
Really?
you do know?
How often do you participate with Birkenstocks?
What are we talking about Birkenstocks?
I don't know. Anyway, just,
All right. All right. So, how are we going to do this? We're
Okay,
going to
so
divide it up? How are we
yeah.
gonna do
so we have 1 hour to make a movie spec Jawa costume,
All
and it's
right.
going to be amazing. It's going to be 6'4".
No.
I'm going to wear it to my next. I don't know.
We're
Con.
to work,
Yeah, I'm going to wear it to work tomorrow. It's going to be amazing.
and they'll immediately
False. We're
fire
making
you.
it the size of a child.
Yeah.
It's
Because
for a
we did
3-foot
discuss
child.
it, and we figured if it was the size of me, people would think death was coming for them.
Grim Reaper.
Grim,
Yeah.
yeah. And I would agree, it is terrifying. A 6'4"
Oh my
Jawa,
gosh.
not allowed. Maybe even Mando would have trouble with that kind of Jawa.
That,
But-
yeah, something of nightmares for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Mary did a lot of research, way better than Jake and I.
Yes.
Way better.
Props again to
Yes.
Mary. Yep.
So we're gonna divvy up. There are 3 parts, right?
Yeah, so there are 3 parts. There's the robe, the mask, and the hood.
Uh-oh.
So in my magical Publix bag,
Please give me the mask.
I have 3, this giant bag, I have 3 tiny slips of paper.
Shout out to Publix.
Yeah, Publix, best grocery store where shopping is a pleasure.
Not sponsored. Yeah.
Okay,
We
so
sponsored
grab
them, I
it.
think.
Grab
Okay, here we go.
It would
Hopefully,
if I
my
can.
role is something
Move to
fun
Kentucky,
and
Publix.
easy. Here we go.
No, don't reveal it. We'll all do it.
Okay.
Don't-
All right.
I
Oh
don't-
my gosh. I'm nervous.
Okay. I mean, there's only.
There's
Am
only
I
I
gonna
know.
be able to find the papers in here?
I already know I'm going to get
Okay.
the hard
All
one.
right. Ready?
Wait, I don't have one yet.
I know. I'm just looking. I just want to know.
No!
Oh, Mary got the robe. I don't know. I'm just listening, right?
Robe.
You
You
got
got
the robe.
sewing?
I got the mask.
Oh, I got hood.
You have to sew too.
No sewing. Yes.
Are you
That's you got the easiest one by far.
I actually, before we started videoing, I asked Mary and Jake if I could just wear a mask for every video we do, and Mary said that would be weird.
Wait.
Very
Okay. Just real quick though. I don't know how to
What?
sew.
Well,
None of us do. That's so.
Well,
that's
I-
well, Mary, you go a little. Okay, I definitely don't sew. I have no clue what's going on. There were things so
There were things.
that were happening with the
There were
setup.
things
Like,
that were happening.
yes, I didn't know there was a reverse on the sewing machine. I didn't know there was a.
Wait,
I thought it was
there
all. Yes, you didn't hear that?
There's a reverse.
yeah, you have to.
You should have been paying
sew, and then
attention.
you have to reverse so it doesn't all unravel.
I'm at a loss.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
But I'm doing the mask. So
Yes, it doesn't matter.
What do you get? What's the mask? You just got
I
blue
think I'm
eyes
just
on
gonna
it.
drape
Yeah.
the dark fabric over my
I
face.
sent everybody instructions. I don't know if anyone read them.
I read them.
but I sent them to everybody.
That does not mean I remember.
Hey, we have an hour to be ready to do this.
Okay.
I'm pulling the instructions out now.
The only one that prepares for it.
So
Oh,
Okay.
what happened last episode? Oh, I totally forgot. I was supposed to have
Other
this.
than that one time, I'm the
Okay.
only one that prepares.
Okay.
all right. So
All right.
since there's one sewing machine, who's sewing first?
You should probably sew first. Because yours is a lot smaller.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna
I'm
take
going to
the
be
road
on the
more time.
sewing machine longer than you are.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're going to do
We need to swap.
Is-
Okay,
so-
question. When did the directions go out?
a while ago, do you want me to resend them?
Oh, was it a text?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Here, I'll resend it.
It wasn't part of the show notes. I studied the show notes like the Bible.
I can't believe
Let's be
this.
honest, it's not
Okay.
that much.
So click on that and then find your part.
Oh,
There
We're
we
going to
go.
go measure things.
We're gonna measure stuff. Okay.
There we go.
So while this is happening and while Mary's gonna go measure, since I have the easiest task, I'm gonna just ask something.
Okay.
Jake,
Oh, okay.
do you like to play dress up?
No.
No. This is all.
I mean,
about dress
okay, a
up.
little
Okay,
bit.
Come on.
A little bit.
No. Okay. Well, what is so the best costume ever that I had help making because I've never made it by myself
Okay.
was when I was in college. I dressed up like Peter Pan,
Okay.
tights and all, and it was amazing. We spray painted the tights, had nice little shorts. My wife made me wear shorts. She said that I had to wear shorts
Sorry.
because the tights were just a little too authentic to the Peter Pan outfit.
Mm-mm. Okay.
So Jake, you've
I
never
get it.
made a costume ever.
No, shout out to my mother. I cannot remember. She might be screaming right now, saying, "Yes, Jake, I have made you a costume," but I can't think of one.
I'm going with Charlie. I mean, our videographer professional.
I don't think. She
Okay,
ever has.
Charlie. What happened?
Elvis.
Elvis?
She made you Elvis.
Oh,
When I was the
You
cowgirl.
don't. Oh my! You were
Okay.
Elvis. That
She
I
made
can
us
see that happening.
Indian costumes when I was Pocahontas.
Oh, I
Oh.
don't remember that. Okay, so apparently I
You were
was
Elvis.
Remember
Elvis.
I'm
every
picture, now
single
I will
Elvis?
always picture you with massive sideburns. Can we get a good?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I guess that was that
You
good.
can't.
No.
Nope. All right, we're good. So Jake's best homemade costume was Elvis. Mine was Peter Pan, but it was when I was in college.
What? Just go.
But,
Well, I need stuff for
So-
Alright.
and then Mary's going to share at some point. She's not by the microphone right now. Just so you know, Mary has laid out the fabric.
Yes.
She has some of my 5-year-old son's clothing for sizing. I don't. Like,
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
Denny's more of an accurate size
Yeah.
of a Jawa. So
Yeah. So typical Jawa is like 3 foot.
yeah, 3 to 4 feet. Yeah. Mhm.
Although Danny, he's like 4 feet tall
Well,
already.
4. I wouldn't say 4. 4 is probably on the taller end for a Jawa.
Yeah.
I'd say that that's a little taller.
Probably on the basketball team,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
maybe. Do Jawas play basketball?
I've never sewed anything in my entire life, so this will be.
Why did we pick this as our first month? That's what I want to know.
Why are we doing this for
Who
our first month?
decided this?
Wait, where is the
Right.
hood? Oh wait.
Get a big bunch of it.
It's all the same fabric.
Darn it.
Oh, is it? So she's cutting
This is why
hers,
I'm not
and then
good
I'll
at
cut
sewing.
mine.
So like,
Make sure
right,
you
it's
have-
fine. Oh dear.
Since neither of us know how to sew, if we come together, maybe we'll have a little bit of knowledge of sewing as a team, and we can work on the hood as a team. Because I'm thinking, like, I know it doesn't exactly work. If you have 2 zeros, you put them together, you still
I'm
got
pretty
a
sure that
zero.
makes
But
it a
I'm thinking in
negative
this,
2 at that point.
well, I'm thinking in this scenario, if we put 2 zeros together, we might get like a half of sewing skills. So,
Like, the sum is greater than the parts?
yes.
No, that's not
Oh, okay.
what I was saying.
Well, I think you should help me since you have the easiest part. So once Mary is done cutting the
Luck
fabric,
was on my
I will
side.
cut
That's
mine.
all it means.
I'm so scared. Okay. All right.
Yeah, we can grab her. Okay. You ready? All right, I'm going to keep going.
Okay.
A noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. We got
Yeah, I know
sidewalk.
that one. That
Okay.
one's pretty easy.
Okay,
remember
we'll
that
see what happens later.
Yeah.
A verb is an action word. Run, pitch, jump, swim. So when we ask for a place, we mean any sort of place. It could be a country or a city or a room.
Hold up, Mary.
What?
If I just do one like right here in the center, is that fine? Is that like a good spot to be measuring and taking, or is that like a big chunk of an area that we could use or something?
No, these are the only two things we need out of the fabric.
Oh, so we're good. So I
that
could
is
just
all yours.
so I could just cut anywhere.
Yeah, you
okay.
can do
But don't
whatever
mess
you want.
up.
Yeah, except don't screw it up.
This has to be perfect. We need to get Denny into the Legion.
Okay. All right.
Do they let kids in? That's a good question. Probably not.
I would say no.
Okay.
Is this double sided? Does that have to be double sided?
Yes,
What's up with that? Okay.
that would make your life a lot easier.
Okay. So wait. So when I make that. Oh, I see. I see now. Okay, I'm looking at this thinking that's one side of it and that's the other side of it, and I'm like, how are these going to work? But no, this is one whole piece.
It's
That's
all one
another
piece.
whole piece. You see what I'm talking about, Dave? See this? Okay. All right, here we go.
So, all right, we have an exclamation or a silly word as any sort of funny sound. Now we're going to do. I need a noun
I should be
from
working out like measurements on this, right?
Jake. This is one you know. What's a noun?
We can't work on this. And
A noun. I'd say McDonald's.
Okay.
I mean, that's.
We
Am
didn't
I
ask for
wrong?
a place. We asked for a noun.
technically be considered a place.
Yeah, that would be a place.
I see. It's okay.
So you said this was the easy one, Jake.
Right. So we're gonna go
I guess
with.
a noun is a person, place, or thing. So you
Right. We're gonna go with apple.
All right. Mary, adjective.
I think that's long enough.
Fun.
Sure. I'm going to say yes, Jake.
I don't think it is actually. I think could Denny? I'm just trying to envision Denny's
We
head.
have
Is
blood.
it gonna fit there? No.
Yeah, that's good. Just do it, Jake. We got to
Oh my
go
gosh.
with it. Don't be shy.
Mary, your pants can be like this for a part.
All right. Daniel, I need an adjective.
I keep stabbing myself. I'm not going to.
I'm in the podcast.
Oh yeah. If you're in this room, you give me words. I need an adjective.
We're just going to go.
Silly.
Silly. All right. Oh, here's a tough one, Charlie. Adverb.
I might have to.
Do you need a reminder? Jake asked for reminders on
Yeah, I
adverbs.
was reminded.
Adverb would
Yeah,
be.
that was the stupidly, right?
Yeah, it's a verb that ends with ly.
Oh, Jake.
Let's just go with stupidly.
Stupid.
This is horrible.
Yeah, what did you draw?
I tried to.
Are you following?
You're trying the one on
I
the
can't
right.
judge. I got the mask.
No,
I mean, I'm just sitting here
I think-
waiting and judging.
You see it,
Oh,
right?
I see, yeah.
You see what I'm going for.
Yeah, but
right?
it has to be even on both sides. What would be easier is if you
Okay.
folded it in half and just drew it on one side.
It's not-
What
this
is
not going
okay?
the way
All
I
right.
thought it was gonna
Oh.
go.
Moving on. Lauren, we need a person in room.
Very.
Mary. We're back to you, Jake.
Okay.
Adjective.
Just
It describes.
yeah, I know it describes.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a good one. He or she was,
Tall?
tiredly,
No, that's an
No.
adverb.
tiredly. No, that's not a word.
I don't know if Mad Libs is the best idea.
Restless. Restless.
Okay, we'll go restless.
Here we go.
Mary, plural noun.
Dogs.
Dogs. We got dogs. Okay.
This is better. Right?
Daniel, a noun.
This basement.
Oh, basement. Okay.
That was smart.
Way to be aware of your surroundings. Charlie, another noun.
The airport.
You're silently judging.
The airport.
There's so much
You say
pressure.
airport?
Airport.
Airport. Lauren, plural noun.
Dude, you're still doing it
Am I?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
This is gonna be the best Jawa costume of all time.
wrong. So you just draw half.
Still, monkeys?
On here. You just draw half. Cut it out. And we don't need this.
Oh, so I don't. So this is.
So you'll draw. What you're doing is right here. Right here.
Ah!
You're just drawing one half.
I'm drawing that whole piece. Okay, all right.
Yeah, so just draw one half on the side and then open it up and draw the other half.
So I could just,
You don't even have to draw the other half. You just cut that half out.
That's true.
so I could just take this up then, right? 'Cause I mean that's. Hold on. So we got this shape comes out of here, and then I bring this back up.
Oh, so for any of you wanting to make the Jawa costume,
Oh yeah, I see it. I see the hood now.
don't
I
plan on
actually
doing it
see
in an hour.
The Jawa.
Give yourself plenty of time,
I
a
see.
nice quiet
Well, me-
place, somewhere to go.
Look
All
at
right.
the Jawa. I mean, this is like a Jawa hood to me.
It's gonna be great, but okay, Jake, I need another noun.
Doctor's office.
We got lots of
Yeah,
places.
I know. I have to. What?
That's the arm.
Oh yes, I don't want to say
All right,
that.
I think I'm ready to cut
Can you
this.
go back to?
Am I ready to cut this?
Why do you think
I
Daniel
don't
would
think
know?
you understand what I'm saying,
What?
Jake.
So
It's
there's
my
the,
understanding that you need to start right here. And then
Yeah.
cut
Okay.
that out.
What?
Yeah.
We're gonna phone a friend. We're asking for some expert
All right.
advice. Lauren.
I haven't seen the picture yet.
This is it.
This is the.
I'm making the hood.
Yes.
Pattern idea.
This needs to be at. So
So we do have
It
a
needs to come
pattern.
to this edge. That way, when you cut it and unfold it, it's going to be that.
why am I here? He knows what he's talking about. We're
Daniel
going
sews
to.
all the time.
Really?
Yes.
Why are you not doing
I've
this,
never
Daniel?
sewed once in my life. I just basically think of a piece of paper folded in half.
Yeah, you gotta
When
cut
unfold.
there.
He's basically just saying you're dumb.
Oh.
That's all.
I mean, yeah. There's truth to that.
I'm gonna skip Meredith's round because she's sewing. So Daniel,
Let's see here.
All right.
verb.
So,
Oh man.
So this
Charlie,
this line is
adverb.
right here. So
Okay.
you're gonna have your
Secretly.
point right here,
Secrets.
Okay.
come out,
All right.
and up, and it's gonna end here.
Oh, Lauren's also pretty busy correcting all of Jake's mistakes.
Skip everybody.
We're back to Daniel. We need another adverb.
Back to Daniel.
an adverb. Slowly.
Slowly
sewed.
sewing a Jawa costume. Yeah.
We gotta make sure we got a spot.
So now we have a lot more appreciation. So our guest last week, Benson, told us about the difficult stitching or stitch work for the Kylo Ren costume, and we don't even have any of that going on, right? It's just
No, we're
straight up
literally
so.
We're just dealing with
Or
fabric.
just straight lines. And
This is straight lines, and we don't know what's that. Okay,
I'm like literally, I can't even draw over.
Jake, I need a plural noun. Not a place this time. Let's do a plural noun.
I don't know, I've got so much on my mind right now.
All right, we're saying
Start all the way
trees.
down here. Oh, it's right
Okay.
here. Get back.
And Charlie, a verb.
Run.
Run. Lauren, can you give us an adverb? Have you recovered from rescuing Jake?
Briskly.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Here we go. We got the how to become a Jedi Knight. Want to be a Jedi Apple? Follow these fun steps. 1. Find a Jedi Master. In order to become a silly Jedi, a young Padawan or Jedi apprentice needs to learn from someone who has stupidly mastered his or her training. Perhaps Master Mary is available.
Who said Mary?
Lauren did. So, study the ways
Who
of.
would say that?
They had to pick someone in the room.
Oh, I see. That works.
If you were paying attention instead
That
of
works.
focusing on what you're doing. Okay, where are we? Study the ways of the Force. It takes a lot of restless patience and belief.
Restless patience. That's very good.
That was very good. And belief in the dogs around you.
Who said dogs?
I did. A dog barked right before he asked me.
Yeah. But a Padawan must understand the Force before he or she can really practice the ways of a Jedi basement.
That face.
Yeah. Make your own light airport. Find special monkeys to place in your lightsaber's doctor's office. Okay.
Okay.
Then commune with the Force to make it so. We could use the Force right now, actually. That'd be pretty good. Listen secretly. Finally, and most slowly, do as the older and wiser Jedi trees tell you, even if they want you to run briskly.
Amen.
Man, we made it.
Okay.
Okay. We need the hot glue gun, right?
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, my step is
Alright.
really, I take these lights and I glue them to the mask.
For audio listeners, I have just cut out the hood, and now I'm going to, once Mary is done, try to sew it together. But I don't think it's going to go very well. All right,
I'm
so
not allowed to use the scissors to open this, right?
No.
Okay, I got 2 no's on that.
do you need?
It's
Oh,
alright.
sorry.
We're good.
Should I do Jake has questions?
Oh, do you have questions?
I do have questions this week, and
Are you questioning?
Oh, put it down.
what's-
It's fine. It's fine.
Are you questioning why we took this task on?
Yeah, I'm really starting to question why we're doing this.
Okay.
All right.
Do you remember the panic attack I had?
Yeah.
This is why.
Okay. First question:
I'm just kidding.
would you rather fight Darth Maul or Darth Vader?
Oh, is it messed up?
Ooh. Darth Maul. Definitely Darth Maul.
You think it'd be easier to fight Darth Maul than Darth Vader?
I mean, I'm not going to want to fight either of them, we're totally honest.
Right. Good point.
But if I had to pick,
You think you could get the upper hand with Darth Maul?
Darth Vader, way more powerful.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm probably gonna pick that one too because I feel like Darth Vader would wax the floor with me for sure.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty bad.
I mean, Darth Maul in the Rebels series feared Darth Vader. He was not going to go face him. So,
That's true. Good point.
Mary.
I have no idea what's
Oh, and you don't have a mic right now. So,
All right.
Mary's focused in. She's still sewing, and she said she will not fight Darth Vader or Darth Maul.
Fight.
Question 2. Would you rather be a part of the First Order or the Galactic Empire?
The First Order, because Kylo Ren's there.
Oh, Mary said First Order.
Because why? But why?
Because Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren is there.
is their supreme leader.
Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should help him.
She could say,
Oh, man.
Mary could say.
I could bring him back. You could make him Ben again.
Yeah.
I would say. Well, they both fall. So which one had the longer run? I'm going to go Empire. I think it had a longer run.
Empire did, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going Empire because I don't have any attachment to Kylo Ren. In
Okay.
The way that Mary does.
Well,
No
so
one does.
No one's quite connected the way. I don't know. There was that force.
I would actually pick the First Order only because I view the First Order as more of a like a smaller. They're obviously like a smaller wannabe version of the Galactic Empire because everything else is
Oh, stop.
crumbled around them. So I feel like it'd actually be more fun to be in the First Order because you're like expanding and growing together. It's more like a startup, almost like a startup company.
So you're more of a small business.
Yeah, small business.
Is that what the First Order is? A startup?
And the cool thing is with startups, they always have startups always have like the fun, cool gadgets, and like they're
So
all
they
look
probably have
super cool.
cereal bars and open
Yes.
seating.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
you
Yeah, that's
have
what
to
it
admit
is.
that the First Order, when you go to Starkiller Base, and for what we see, it's flippin' sweet, and their armor is 10 times cooler than the regular original trilogy Stormtrooper. So it's like, I think I'd have fun being with the First Order. So I'm gonna pick the First Order.
Okay.
All right. Question.
I don't know if I agree with your logic.
Okay,
there.
that's fine. That's fine. Question 3. Would you have been tasked to invade a planet for its resources and expand your empire? What type of trooper are you taking? Clone troopers or stormtroopers? Got to think about accuracy here. Who is known to have better
Definitely
accuracy?
clone troopers.
Yes,
As long as I'm not a Jedi.
because they could.
They
Order
could just turn on
66
me
could
anytime,
just
yeah.
start right then, and that's the end of it. No, but we're thinking in the mindset of evil. Remember, this is all about the
Oh
power
yes,
of the Force. Yes,
definitely. Then I'm going clone troopers because
clone troopers.
they've actually hit stuff
Yes.
in battle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Commander Cody, yeah, oh yeah, I'm totally picking clone troopers. I think I'm gonna have way more fun with them. Question number 4: which great battle would you like to be a part of? The Battle of Hoth or the Battle of Endor?
Wait, Endor definitely. Because,
Endor,
I mean,
yeah.
Hoth is freezing. Man.
Yeah, it'd be very cool, very cool. But I was thinking about it. They actually won that war. Battle of Hoth. They forced the rebels to retreat.
Well, that battle, they didn't win the war.
True, because it led to the Battle of Endor, which they lost. Oh my gosh! Mary has put the
Mary
robe
made a
together.
robe!
I did it.
Are you kidding me? Is there any way you want to go ahead and do my hood?
No.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Just thought I'd ask. You
Got a
know.
row.
I'm going to start plugging in the hot glue gun because that's all I have to do.
All right. So should I prepare to sew my hood?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Why does it already feel hot? It's been sitting in a box. Maybe that's just mentally. I've been trained since a child to not touch these because I burn myself.
Wait, am I taking over? Is that why you handed this to me?
Jake has questions, and now Mary does.
Mary has questions. Would you rather be a smuggler or a bounty hunter?
Ooh.
Okay. So how do I? You know. How do
I would. Probably. I don't think I have it in me to be a bounty hunter, if we're totally honest. I don't think I could be that vicious when necessary. So I'd rather try and hide stuff than be a smuggler.
I sewed this part.
Yeah.
The part because I'm assuming this is the hood. It comes to a point.
Oh, did we do it wrong?
You did it backwards.
No, it didn't.
That one's on me.
The point is supposed to be with what's closed.
That's what it shows on the. Where's the picture?
Where's the picture? What's going on? The hood is back.
No, that's
Wait,
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you sew
Yeah.
this right here.
Yes, that's right. So you
where the
barely have
head
to
goes.
sew at all.
Oh man. Oh,
You only have to sew one line.
You sew here, and
Okay.
this gets sewn to the rope.
Yeah, you only have to
Although,
sew
if
one
you
little
want,
line,
we could
so
sew just
nobody
like a little
panics.
stitch right here, so that
It lines up.
it connects in the front.
Okay. So how do I just stick this thing in here and it'll do it for
There's
me?
an extra here.
You're gonna have to figure out how this is gonna go over everything too.
They just cut it out and glue it to the
I'll
mask.
put it in place for you. How's that?
I just
That's what they
okay.
did.
Thank you.
Wow.
And then I just
They had a
Hold
bigger
it.
mask. I don't think they
Push
had
with
the
your
right
foot.
material. Look at this.
After you do
They
your
only
first few
had
stitches,
white.
we'll have to do this and go back.
Oh, white
First,
mask.
you know,
There's a
so
big
this-
white
just like
mask
three
or a little
stabs?
black mask.
So yeah, on here they glued it to the back. That was it.
Oh,
We'll just have it hanging down a
Do
little
it.
bit. You can glue it on the edges. Do what I can.
okay, so last question. What bloodline?
Oh my gosh.
You gotta turn it.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
ruined it.
How do I go backwards? How do I reverse it?
Everything was absolutely perfect until this
The
exact
sewing machine
moment.
just exploded and everyone's dying.
No.
So now if I mess up the mask, it doesn't matter. Because Jake already messed up.
No, I didn't. It's fine.
Oh, I forgot there's a thing that you can. I was using the scissors the whole time. Yeah, I said last time that I got my lowest grade was in sewing at BYU, and it was really, really tragic.
It was sewing?
She said
Yeah,
she-
I did. So my final, I sewed everything, and I was super fast. And I was like, I'm the best. This is so great. And then I looked around at everybody else, and everybody else's looked completely different than mine. I was like, oh no, I did it wrong.
So what you're saying is we should not have done an hour challenge to sew stuff?
Okay, so
Not with me involved,
No.
most likely. Yeah, so I just
Okay,
handed it
you
in
have
and
to
walked away.
curve
I
it
was like, I'm done.
while you're
It's like I don't
Done with this
just
class.
give me the grade. I know I failed, but I'm done.
Denny's skinny, right?
There. Oh no, actually that will probably be a little big on him.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Can you see me, guys?
You're
Did?
done.
Okay, now how do I take it
This
off?
is it. Can we just do hairpins?
That's creepy.
What?
I
Seriously?
think
How?
you might need to double
Oh,
it.
it's totally clear.
Okay,
What do
we
you think?
still need
Double
to
that.
do just like a stitch right here.
Yeah, just to hold it together. Okay, so our last question is what bloodline would you want running through your veins? Palpatine, Fett, or Skywalker?
Wait, what? Why is Skywalker here? I thought we were talking about bad guys.
Because
Anakin?
Anakin's a bad guy.
Sort of. I mean, yeah, he is.
What do you sword? Sword? You talking about him?
Okay, all Skywalkers redeem themselves at the end.
That's true.
Ben comes back. Anakin comes back. Not gonna want to be Palpatine. In effect, they're just a bunch of clones. So
What's the question? Okay, that's the question.
I know that I'm just
Just
discussing.
I didn't ask you.
I'm trying to keep talking while you
Question.
walk around, Jake. I'm trying to keep going.
I know what mine's gonna be.
I would say Skywalker.
Skywalker, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
The midichlorian levels are
Over 9,000?
so high.
Is that, I always forget what it actually was.
It's
Was it
I
2,000?
think it's 2 million.
No,
No,
we
it's
had
not.
this discussion last time. It's
I know,
not
that's what I'm
2
saying, if
million.
you remember.
Yeah, it would be insane. I'm pretty sure it's like 2,000 or something.
Sew it too.
All
That's
right.
true. Maybe we
This
should make
is so
have
high.
The
us
directions say I need to
Yeah.
hot glue to the
No.
mask. It's separated.
So
Yeah, but we
just
got the wrong masks.
just to give an
No.
audio
No.
update, we have the hood sewed. It's ready to go, and we have the robe sewed and ready to go. Now Kyle is prepping the face mask that'll be in the hood, and we're asking Kyle now if he's willing to sew
Nope.
the
No, we're
hood.
telling Kyle that
to
he
the
has
robe.
to sew.
Kyle,
You can't,
Please.
the mask is too small. You'll see skin.
Yeah, you got to sew.
You're gonna have to sew it to it. It'll be easy. I'll help you do it.
here we go. So
No.
here's the hood. Kyle, come here. Come take the hood.
No. Let me touch it. Not gonna happen.
My
No,
favorite
don't
thing
worry.
that's going to happen is we have this whole hour, and Jake and I had these really hard things, and Kyle was so excited because they had the easy one, and Kyle's going to be the one that doesn't finish.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
gonna have to like.
it's going to be
triple layers.
hilarious. If we fail, it's going to be because of Kyle.
We're
But
done.
also, I don't know if people in
Is
the
this dark
video have
enough yet?
watched, but
yeah, that's good.
So I gotta layer 4 times.
Well, you're going to want to see the light through it, though, too.
Yeah, turn it off. But
for audio listeners, Kyle is actually
Okay.
wearing a Seahorse Lounge hoodie.
Okay.
It's pretty
Just
sweet.
wear it and some
It's got the new logo on it. It's a nice blue hoodie. So yeah, we're getting pretty close to launching some merchandise. Hope you guys are ready to try some stuff out. We're scheming some stuff.
Oh, man. So I didn't get to say what my costume was. You guys
Okay,
you
yes,
guys were talking
yes.
about that.
What was yours, Mary?
I was a pizza.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
right. The
slice
picture
of
you sent.
pizza.
Yeah. So you and your mom made that, or just your
My
mom made?
mom made that
So-
as a child.
What inspired the pizza costume? What made you want to be a slice of pizza?
I just really like pizza.
You know who
I-
doesn't?
I think my mom asked me, "What do you want to be for Halloween?" Pizza. I don't even remember this, but how else would that conversation have gone?
Right.
So she took foam and made this giant triangle,
Mm.
and then decorated it. She cut out with felt like mushrooms and peppers, and I just
Mm.
walked around as a big old slice of pizza walking around on Halloween.
So, oh, this is for Halloween. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Did you like wear it to like a school event, or was it just Halloween?
It was just Halloween.
Mm.
It would be pretty hard to sit in a desk as a giant slice of pizza.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. You know, it makes you guys actually have some really cool ones. I wish I would have remembered the Elvis Presley one that my mom made for me. So, I'm sure there's pictures out there, right, Charlie? Are there pictures?
Yeah, there's that one of me and the cowgirl. We're sitting in that chair in the front room.
Okay, all right. So we'll have to find that picture so I could share it with everyone who's interested in seeing me dressed up as Elvis in a costume that my mom made.
How tragic that your mom spent all this time on costumes and you just have no memory.
I had no memory.
It's so hard to make costumes. You're
Yeah.
just like, nah, I don't remember.
It's a good point. It's a good point. What do you look for, Kyle?
I'm taking the hood. Is this
That's
the hood?
not the hood. That is the hood. That would be way too small.
I don't know.
Okay. Come over to this side.
Yeah, come on, Kyle.
Oh no.
You ready to sew?
No.
Why are you nervous?
Jake, you're one to talk.
This actually went a lot better than I thought it
It
was
did.
going
It
to.
did. Oh, Charlie has found a picture. Cool. You want to send that to me? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
What was this?
Oh, I do remember that now. It's coming back to me.
The wig is the best part.
The wig is the best part. That's obviously not my actual hair, but
But really,
Daniel? Do I look a lot like Elvis?
He didn't have curly hair.
He didn't have good hair.
No.
Wait, Ellis didn't have curly hair.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
He was also naturally blonde.
Oh, I didn't know
Was he
that.
really?
Yeah, they dyed his hair.
Natural blonde. I
white.
didn't know that. So he just dyed it because he wanted to be different, or what? He just didn't want to be
I don't
famous
know.
with blonde hair.
I'm not sure what the reason was.
trying to imagine him.
He also had a
blonde.
twin
Weird.
brother.
I have heard that before. That he had a twin brother. Yeah, I have heard that before.
Wait, he did have a twin brother?
Yeah, he died though.
Oh. We
I
did?
was.
When?
Oh yeah. I was wanting to know, did he dye his hair because he didn't want to resemble the Beach Boys? Were they around the same time?
They were around at the same time, but Elvis was famous
Way before then.
sooner than
Then
Beach
they
Boys were like the 60s.
Okay.
Elvis was present in the 50s throughout the late 70s.
Okay, so I didn't know. I could see him not wanting to have their appearance in the way of like Beach
I
Boys.
think he did a
long hair.
movie, and they dyed it black for the movie, and he ended up keeping
Just
it.
keeping it like that.
Yeah. So early pictures, like him in a yearbook or his actual first concert, he has blonde hair.
First concert, he had blonde hair. Wow.
So
You know,
Daniel, are you kind of a fan of Elvis?
Daniel is
A
is
lot
an
of
avid
trivia.
fan of Elvis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
How
have a
can
Do
you
you
not
have
like
a
it?
costume of Elvis that you
No,
pull
I
out
don't.
on occasion?
Wait, I'm sure there was a point in your life that your mama
No.
dressed you
Well,
as Elvis.
No, I wasn't a
For
fan of
Christmas.
Elvis until I was in high school.
Oh, okay.
So
What was it? The music, or you just like? I really like that guy.
no, it was.
I really like that guy.
But his hair is great. It was
He
good.
does have good hair.
Like he's an attractive guy for guys.
He definitely
like
was. Yeah, I completely agree.
Here's a blonde Elvis for you.
That is a blonde
Hold on,
Elvis.
I want to see.
Wow, that is impressive.
That's not right,
Yeah.
but it's
He
natural.
has a black belt in karate too.
He has a black belt in
He had a
karate.
black belt
Had
in
one.
Yeah.
Dude, Elvis, a jack of all trades.
I mean, he's still alive, right? So he does have one.
Yeah, he has one.
I really like that.
Wait,
this
wait,
is
he's
what
just-
facts about Elvis.
what is this?
Nothing better could have come out of this.
Yeah.
than
So now I just
so
sew
much
it
about
here.
Elvis.
What do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was confused by that comment, Kyle, but yeah.
Now I just sew it here. What do you mean? This is.
Kyle, are you
I'm
almost
gonna go
done over
ahead
there? I
and
feel like
set
you're
up
spending a lot of time on this.
Yeah, just a bit.
The current timer is at 48 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
just gonna go
now I'm
ahead
on a
and-
crunch because you guys
Yeah.
took too long.
We've got 12 minutes to finish this thing.
I'm just gonna glue
We're
the
gonna
eyes
have
on
to,
for you.
call it quits.
So what happens if I sew my thing? Oh my! You almost killed me!
Oh my gosh.
What just happened?
For the audio listeners, Kyle just lost a finger.
Ah,
He
and it
is
was my
current-
middle finger. I need that one.
He is actively bleeding all over the Jawa costume.
I'll take care of this. You
Just
sew
kidding.
it.
So true story,
First,
my
and
mother-in-law
it's coming out.
jammed a sewing needle through her finger.
Oh!
She sewed her finger with it.
Oh!
Yeah, and she was driving to the hospital with a needle sticking out of her finger because she couldn't bring up the courage to pull it out.
Oh,
and so she's driving with the one finger off the wheel.
so that went through the
Yeah,
bone.
I have to fix the.
I think it missed the bone.
Okay.
But it was just
Oh,
stuck through her finger. And my husband
Ugh.
was a 5 or 6 year old in the back. So he's like, "Mom, stop crying. It's fine." She's
Oh my
driving
God.
with a needle in her finger.
that's scary.
So don't do that.
That's
oh,
too
Kyle's
bad.
giving up.
No,
Alright,
she
I'm
keeps it
just
out.
I'm just fixing it. He has
So
to do the
Lauren
sewing.
has stepped in to help out a little bit. Kyle has failed
It
yet
was making
again.
some really
She
scary
chopped my
noises.
finger off.
Just kidding. Your wife was very helpful.
No,
on that
actually,
part.
what you just said is Mary and Jake broke it before Kyle got a chance to show his amazing sewing skills.
No, I don't believe the Mary part, but I do believe me. 'Cause I had no idea what I was doing. I think I mainly just put my foot on the pedal, and your wife just kind of guided the cloth through.
Like a ghost moment.
Yes. Like she had the steering wheel, and I was just giving it gas.
Here we go.
Well, that looks good. Okay, Mary is putting
Nice.
together the mask because Kyle didn't finish. Is that why was Mary?
She put 2 pieces of hot glue on there.
Oh.
It
Okay,
was really
alright.
hard.
It was really hard.
Hard work.
Mary has done the most work so far.
That is true.
So
She picked
plans-
the row.
yeah, that's true.
I really wanted
I was,
to.
to be completely honest, I was kind of nervous when you said you were going to Joann's to get the fabric. I was nervous that it was going to be super pricey. I had no idea how much fabric cost, so I was scared. And you're like, okay, yeah, we'll split it 3 ways. I was like, I'm not gonna be surprised if like Mary sends me a Venmo and it's like $70.
Oh, I should have. Why
And we're like, well,
did I think of
we're
it?
doing this because I was like, I have no idea how much fabric costs.
Well, it would have been 100 before coupons, but you never go to Joann's without coupons.
You had coupons.
Yeah. The
Oh,
fabric was 50, but I got it half off.
perfect.
Yeah.
Man, saving money over here because the Seahorse Lounge, we haven't made it yet. So budgets are tight.
Wait, we haven't made it?
But we do have merch. So you guys purchasing our merchandise will definitely help us promote future projects. So keep that
we
in mind.
continue high budget
Yeah.
episodes such as this.
Right, yeah.
High production value.
Exactly. High production value because we only do the
Did we
best here at
break
the Seahorse Lounge. Wait, we broke it?
No,
Just
you
too nice to say.
Okay. We got it figured out, just some
Just
technical
kidding.
difficulties. Current timer is, though, 51 minutes into this thing, so we have 9 minutes left.
Can
Can we make
this
it?
off now since we're sewing?
So the plans for this Jawa costume, we obviously want to get a picture of one of Kyle's kids wearing it. Most likely probably Denny, right?
I
Too
sized
big,
it to
Too big
Denny's
for Tom,
clothes.
maybe?
Yeah.
Probably too long. But we'll probably, take a picture of Denny wearing it and post on Instagram. And then our plans are, as we slowly get together our studio that we're building here in Kyle's house, that he so graciously offered, we're going to hang the Jawa in the background. So you guys will remember.
That sounds pretty dark.
Can't believe.
No.
Look at us.
You have to say the costume will be displayed.
Okay, I
we're
see.
gonna hang a jaw.
Okay, I see your point there. No, we did
There's
not
no
do that.
hangings happening. We do not endorse those in any way.
We're going to hang the robe up
Okay.
as a remembrance of what we accomplished this day. So, and that's kind of what we're going to do going forward. Each month we're going to have a new focus, and we're going to have some kind of memorabilia that we hang up in the background so you guys can see along the way what we've accomplished. So, pretty excited. This is the first step. There's no telling what we're going to come up with this year. So I hope you guys buckle up and you're ready to go. We can do anything.
And we'd love suggestions too.
Yes, suggestions, because we've only planned through July, I think. So we only got half the year planned out. So we're going to need some other focuses. So if you guys have ideas of what you want us to focus on, please share them with us. We are totally down to try something new. That's what we're all about. This is a nerd culture podcast. Promoting nerd culture.
Well, because the thing for me is like why we wanted to move in this direction is because a lot of us, I think, when we were in high school, maybe even college, identified as nerds.
Mm-hmm.
But then as culture has shifted, like liking Star Wars and Harry Potter and Marvel is not really nerdy anymore.
Yeah, it's
And
mainly
so,
yeah.
so you've like lost that identity, and there's a lot of nerdy stuff that I want to get into, like comic books and deeper into Star Wars, but it's a little intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard, you don't know where to start, and so we thought that we could kind of do that work for you.
Yeah.
So we could talk to experts and try it out and let you know, like, this is the best way to do it. This is, So, like, this, for instance.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh, guys! Kyle is putting on the hood. He
But you
looks
have to put the mask under.
terrifying. Oh my gosh! You look like
Well, you have to come over here. I guess you put it on.
You look
real.
like you're coming here to kill us when you have that thing on.
Oh wait, I
You look like a faded Grim Reaper when you put that on. Can you see through that thing? Oh, I see. The eyes aren't
It's
over the
inside
actual
out.
iPad.
Oh, is it inside?
That sounds pretty good though, you guys. We might
We did it.
we essentially did it. We're 54 minutes in.
So I think once again, this is like last week. If you were listening, and you're like,
Yeah.
"There's no way I could ever do this."
It's possible.
We did it, so
Yeah.
you can do it.
Yeah.
If we were able to manage it,
Right.
anybody can.
Yeah. And honestly, us doing this has inspired me to maybe someday, when the budget is there, to create a. Oh my gosh! He looks just like Kyle. Looks just like a Jawa. Oh my gosh! Oh my
I'm finishing
god!
this episode out with my mask on. That's all I wanted.
This-
down on the chin.
This
Pull
is
it down.
terrifying.
Like tuck it into your.
This is terrifying, you guys. I'm loving this. We did it.
We did it.
Ooh, it's nice and cool.
And here, you want to hold up the.
Nice and cool. I'm loving this.
It feels real good.
You look scary.
I'm smiling.
I am so impressed. I can't believe we actually did this.
This is
All right.
I mean, I can totally see fine. I mean,
You talking about
this
this
is
is scary.
amazing.
That's awesome.
Jake, why do you laugh every time I look at you?
Because you look so creepy. Oh my gosh. All right, well, we did it.
This is amazing.
This month has been pretty fun as we focused on the 501st. And yeah, as we put the whole costume together, we're going to have it judged by somebody and see if it's actually 501st worthy. I don't know if it is, but
I mean, I feel worthy.
I
mean,
maybe we'll strike fear in them to
yeah.
give
I'll just
us-
show
to
up
give us the
wearing
win.
just the hood and
Yeah,
the mask.
there you go. Let me into the 501st. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our journey as we've tried to make this costume. It's been a blast. Do you guys have any final remarks before we move on and close this thing out?
Whatini?
That's good. Wotini, as a Jawa would say. Well, Kyle, do you have a dad joke ready for us?
I do.
Send us off with a dad joke.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
With the Jawa head. Can
How?
you read through that thing? Oh, wait. I thought you had your phone out.
What, dude?
Can you actually see through that?
Yes, I can see totally fine.
There's no way.
There is. I can see everything.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. Anyway, back to the joke. Oh, the microphone's right there. Maybe I can't see fine. So, guys, how does a seamstress travel?
One thread at a time.
That's it.
I like the effort. Mary, any guesses?
I was gonna say one stitch at a time. That's not much better.
Let's change
All right,
the
I'm
word.
opening it up to the entire room. Nothing? No? Charlie's got no?
Mm-mm.
Daniel? Lauren?
No.
Stitch hiking.
Stitch hiking. Gosh, that's a good one. That was a good one. I really enjoyed that.
Every single episode, Jake says, "Oh, that's a good one." Mary's every single time.
Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of the Seahorse Lounge, and we look forward to revealing our next month's focus. So remember, we'd love you guys to continue to support us. We got merchandise coming out soon, so stay tuned, and we will reveal some pictures of the Jawa costume. It's completely done. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, and we will see you next time.